Asking $35, call 270-629-2058. An American oak cabinet with glass windows, a must-see, $180. Wood living room table with glass inserts, $40. A large swivel TV stand with tinted glass bottom, $60. A glass 3-level TV stand, $85. A compound bow with case and several accessories, a must-see, only $185. All items are negotiable on price. We'll send pictures and information on any items at request. Call 270-670-9197. A 1987 GMC Sierra Classic pickup, half-ton, 4-wheel drive, V8 fuel-injected. Asking $3,000, call 270-670-6033. A Whirlpool dishwasher, like new, only used 2 times. Also a Maytag gas dryer, $125 each or both for $200. Call 270-579-2117. 2 Don Enzer mule prints, Stubborn and Great Kate. Both are framed in dark oak. Selling both for $600. Call 270-678-3655. 2 Schwinn bicycles, brand new, only ridden once, $65 each. Also various bicycle accessories for sale. 2 new bike helmets, $5 each. A brand new in the box bicycle rack for a car, $20. Call 270-404-6225. Someone selling beds, couches, tables, and chairs. Also willing to babysit in their home, any hours. Call 270-612-0501. A 1987 BMW 325i convertible. It needs a good mechanic and a bath. The car ran a few years ago but has been in parts for the last couple years. Make an offer. Also a 4,600 square foot store or office building on a major road in Glasgow. Could be used as a pharmacy or law office, etc. Very nice. Call 270-576-8735. A primitive cloth love seat. For more information, call 270-579-8831. A 3-bedroom, 2-bath mobile home for rent, no pets allowed, $500 a month. Call 270-579-5330. A 1999 Mercury Villager sports van, 143,932 miles, V6 engine with automatic transmission, serviced regularly with maintenance records. AM/FM radio with multi-disc CD and cassette player. Exterior is in good shape with minor discrepancies, with sunroof and luggage rack. Cloth interior has some stains on carpet, common for an 18-year-old vehicle. Power windows, door locks, and driver's side seat. Asking $1,995, call 270-308-5523. A ShopFox table saw with built-in router and extended table surface. The table saw uses 240 and the router uses 110. Asking $2,000 or best offer, call Thomas for more information at 270-678-3356. A 2007 Chevy Silverado with only 91,125 miles. It's beige exterior and black leather interior. It's an automatic, 4-wheel drive, all power, and a sunroof. It's loaded. Asking $15,000. Call 270-670-4297. Someone looking to set with the elderly. Lots of experience and references. They love their job. Call 270-404-1341. A full-size antique wood bed for sale, $100, mattress not included. Pictures available upon request. Call 270-651-2346. A Nordic Track E7.5i elliptical trainer, 4 months old and in brand new shape. Fully functional light-resistant trainer with Bluetooth technology that makes it possible to use a smartphone or tablet to set up and participate in online workout routines. Bought new in February. Nothing wrong with the trainer at all. Paid over $550 for it new, selling for $375 cash. Will possibly deliver. Call 270-473-0038. For up-to-date listings or to post your own item on Swap and Shop, visit WCLUradio.com and click on the Swap and Shop tab. That's it for today's Swap and Shop on WCLU, your home.
A local radio service of Royce Radio Incorporated. This is WCLU Glasgow, WCLU FM Munfordville, Glasgow.
2 Republicans, Susan Collins and Rand Paul, say they won't even vote to debate it. A third, Ron Johnson, could join them. Paul says doing nothing is better than passing a bad bill.
I'm still concerned we don't fix the problem. I'm concerned that we're going to keep most of the Obamacare subsidies.
CBS's Bill Rakoff tells us Republican leaders hope a key change will gain support for the bill.
The modified draft offers a patch of sorts that would require people without coverage for over 2 months to wait 6 months until after they buy a new policy for it to kick in. The addition is to ease the concerns of some lawmakers that people would only buy insurance if they were sick, if there were no pre-existing conditions clauses. The bill is still well short of the votes the Republican leadership needs to pass it.
The Congressional Budget Office estimates that the bill would increase the number of uninsured Americans by 22 million. Now that the Supreme Court has cleared the way, the government is getting ready to carry out a travel ban on people from six mostly Muslim countries. Live to CBS's Vicki Barker.
No hate, no fear, and hopefully no repeat of the chaotic scenes at airports like New York's JFK, where protesters greeted that first abortive attempt to implement President Trump's travel ban. The Department of Homeland Security says it will implement the ban in a professional manner. The Supreme Court ruling blocks all refugees from those 6 countries, as well as those who can't prove they have a credible connection with the U.S., at least until the justices revisit the case in October. Frank?
The White House says Syria will pay a heavy price if it stages another chemical weapons attack. Officials believe preparations for an CBS News military analyst Mike Lyons.
This, I think, is sending a flare out to the Assad government, perhaps telling the Russians as well that we're going to go after them and giving them a heads up.
President Trump ordered a missile strike after a Syrian chemical attack in April. The European Union has hit Google with more than $2.7 billion in antitrust penalties. EU competition watchdog Marguerite Vestager says Google promoted its own shopping services at the expense of its rivals.
Google has abused its market dominance as a search engine by giving illegal...
I don't know if they'll have to leave.
Every time we see smoke and a fire, it's always a scary thing for us because just never know if it's going to come over that mountain, and we got to evacuate. 3
CNN journalists have resigned for putting out a quickly retracted story about a meeting between a Trump transition team member and the head of a Russian investment fund. CNN didn't go into specifics, but said the story did not meet its editorial standards. S&P futures are down 2 points. This is CBS News.
If you're a CPAP user, soap and water cleaning may leave harmful bacteria, viruses, and mold that can make you sick. That alone will keep you up at night. Until now, SoClean.com is the world's first and only automated, hands-free CPAP cleaner and sanitizer. SoClean kills 99.9% of all CPAP germs without soap, water, harsh chemicals, or even equipment disassembly. And now, you can try it risk-free for 30 days. Call 1-800-632-5959.
SoClean changed the CPAP experience for the better. My health has improved. It's simple to use, and I'm not worried about infections.
SoClean's revolutionary design makes it easy to clean your CPAP and protect you against CPAP-related illnesses. Plus, SoClean works with all popular CPAP devices to clean them in minutes. It really is that easy. Don't risk your health. Call SoClean.com now to try it risk-free for 30 days. Call 1-800-632-5959. This offer won't last. Call now. 1-800-632-5959. 1-800-632-5959.
A piece of Hollywood history hits the auction block today. CBS's Steve Futterman has the story.
It is a dance floor, but not just any dance floor. This is the illuminated dance floor from the 1977 film Saturday Night Fever.
That comes with the original light organ that would throb to the rhythm.
Brian Chanis is with the auction company Profiles in History.
I think it's going to bring over $1 million.
And Chanis believes the dance floor would work perfectly at the Las Vegas hotel.
It would bring people in to see the original dance floor that John Travolta, used in Saturday Night Fever.
Steve Futterman, CBS News, Los Angeles.
A Spanish judge has ordered the remains of Salvador Dali exhumed. A woman born in the 1950s claims she's Dali's out-of-wedlock daughter and is entitled to a piece of the artist's estate. DNA from Dali's remains will be tested as a way of determining paternity. Frank Sedapani, CBS News.
Over 70 million Americans have unhealthy blood pressure levels. Are you one of them? Introducing Berkeley Life, a 100% drug-free supplement to help maintain normal, healthy blood pressure while supporting energy and vitality. Now, for a limited time, try Berkeley Life free. Call 800-708-6844. A key to maintaining healthy blood pressure is your body's nitric oxide levels. Berkeley Life helps to boost nitric oxide levels naturally. The breakthrough is from a discovery which won a Nobel Prize in medicine on nitric oxide levels in the bloodstream. Berkeley Life includes free saliva test strips to see your levels instantly. Now there is a supplement you test yourself and can see it's working. In a consumer study, 91% felt healthier after taking Berkeley Life for just 3 weeks. Here's Dr. Regina Drews, board-certified cardiologist.
I recommend the Berkeley Life supplement and test strips to help my patients maintain a healthier heart and blood vessels.
Get your free 30-day supply. Call 800-708-6844. Just pay shipping and handling. 800-708-6844. 800-708-6844. Results may vary.
Want to stay in the know on what's going on with your Glasgow EPB? Just follow us on Twitter at Glasgow EPB or like us on Facebook at Glasgow Electric Plant Board and stay informed about new products, services, and money-saving tips. With a smartphone, you will also have access to constantly updated information during outages. For 50 years, we have been the vital service you depend on daily for your electric, cable, and internet needs, and we hope to provide you even more information and benefits through Facebook and Twitter. Join us today. We are your Glasgow EPB, bringing you the future faster.
If you're within 10 years of retirement, you've probably spent some time thinking about this major life change. The transition to retirement can seem a bit daunting, even overwhelming. If you find yourself wondering where to begin, the following points may help you focus. A step you will probably take several times between now and retirement is thinking about how your living expenses could or should change. Next, review all your possible sources of income. Chances are you have an employer-sponsored retirement plan and maybe an IRA or two. Don't forget Social Security. Finally, health care should get special attention as you plan the transition to retirement because as you age, the portion of your budget consumed by health-related costs will likely increase. If you are approaching retirement and would like to discuss these steps in more detail, please call Dan Fouch, Sam Dickinson, or Brian Basinger at 270-651-2663. Investment counseling since 1854. Securities offered by JJB Hilliard, WL Lyons LLC, member NYSE, SIPC, and FINRA. Investing in securities involves risks.
You know you can depend on WCLU for local news on the air, online, on demand at WCLUradio.com.
6:07, 56 degrees at WCLU this morning. A very pleasant feel to things out there. As we get our start today, we're going to check in with Jeff Eno at the Weather Channel, who says we're going to slowly inch up, but we got a pretty much a nice week to go.
Bit of a gray start to our Tuesday, but we'll see more and more sunshine throughout the day. Stray shower can't be ruled out, and temperatures remain about 10 degrees below average. Now, that's going to change over the next couple of days. We'll get up to around 80 today. Tonight, clear. The overnight low drops to the mid to upper 50s. Sunshine, 85 for our Wednesday, and then up to 87 for Thursday with mostly sunny skies. Rain opportunities return as we get into Friday. I'm Jeff Eno from the Weather Channel on WCLU, your home for local.
I like that, Joe. Jeff, we've got rain opportunities on Friday. We'll see how that works out. Pressure's at 30-12 this morning, 91% humidity, southeast winds at a couple of miles an hour, and no precip in the past 24 hours here at the WCLU studios, and 56 degrees on this Tuesday morning. Don't forget, coming up today, TJ Sampson is hosting another Lunch and Learn. It's going to be held at the TJ Health Pavilion, and it begins at 12 noon, and it's going to be a discussion on bariatric surgery. Dr. Patrick Klapik will be there, and he'll be discussing all types of things about the bariatric surgery, answering questions. It starts at 12 noon. Bring your lunch, drinks provided at the TJ Pavilion.
The TJ Health Cave City Clinic, located at 440 East Happy Valley Street across from Sahara Steakhouse, is open 7 days a week with a staff of highly trained physicians and nurses to meet your healthcare needs. The TJ Health Cave City Clinic is open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Sunday from 12 noon to 6 p.m. for all your medical care needs. Appointments are available, but not necessary. If you like TJ Urgent Care at the Pavilion, then you'll love the TJ Health Cave City Clinic.
In the newsroom this morning at WCLU at 9 minutes after 6 o'clock, filling in for Angela Briggs, here is Wes Royce. Good morning, Wes.
Good morning, Henry. For WCLU local news in the newsroom today, a Glasgow woman who was reported missing by local law enforcement has confirmed to have been found and safe after WCLU News spoke with Glasgow Police Lieutenant Jimmy Phelps last night at 10:15 p.m. Just a few hours before WCLU staff members had seen reports on social media from individuals who were claiming that the girl had been found. The initial release of Fant's missing status was made public yesterday afternoon. And then those Facebook posts were initially viewed just a few hours after that press release from the Glasgow Daily Times. As you can see here on EPB Channel 6, even the mother had posted on there, so we confirmed with WCLU local news and the Glasgow Police Department that Peyton Fant, 24-year-old Glasgow woman, was found safe by her by the Glasgow Police Department, and that was confirmed last night at about 10:15 p.m., as you can hear from Lieutenant Fant right now. Lieutenant Phelps, excuse me.
At approximately 6:25, officers received a call from Peyton Fant's mother stating that she had located her daughter at a residence in Bowling Green. Ms. Fant's mother stated that she had located her and was taking her back to her home in Glasgow. Officers responded to the mother's residence. Peyton Fant spoke to her briefly, and it is confirmed that she has been located and that she is safe and that she is back home with her mother in Barron County.
That is Glasgow Police Department Lieutenant Jimmy Phelps. Outgoing Western Kentucky University President Dr. Gary Ransdell has a new job, and Amy Bingham has the details in this week's View from the Hill.
When they finish the voyage, their lives are changed. Their lives will change forever.
Beginning in January, Gary Ransdell will be the person in charge of this life-changing opportunity known as Semester at Sea.
My responsibilities, we're making sure that we're recruiting a new student body and a new faculty, that the ship is full, that the business plan is working.
Ransdell has sailed on the ship once before to get an idea what WKU students experience on the voyage.
I guess I asked so many questions that about 2 months later, I was invited to come onto the Board of Trustees for the program.
Fast forward a few years, and Ransdell is now poised to take over as president. He's got even more questions ready when he sails on the ship for 10 days this September.
I want to learn terminology. I want to learn ship stuff. I want to know how the galley works. I want to know how the engine room works. I want to know what the captain's routine normally is.
Although they are keeping their home in Bowling Green, the Ransdells will be based in Fort Collins, Colorado, the home of Semester at Sea's partner university, Colorado State. Reporting for WCLU, I'm Amy Bingham.
Thank you, Amy. And in local 911 activity yesterday, the Hinesville Fire Department, Cave City Fire Department, and Barron County Sheriff's Office responded to a vehicle fire at 1201 Hinesville Bearwalla Road just around 11:05 a.m. yesterday. Also, a vehicle injury with accident at 1149 Megan Lane and Bales Road. The Barron County Sheriff's Office and the Barron Metcalf EMS responded to that as well. Also, an injury accident at around 3:40 in the afternoon at 2345 Happy Valley Road, and then also just up the street around 4:05 p.m. yesterday at 105 Smith Road. The Glasgow Police Department, Glasgow Fire Department, and Barron Metcalf EMS responded. The Glasgow City Council passed the budget for the upcoming fiscal year. If you didn't watch the live stream of last night's meeting on Facebook Live, Periscope, YouTube, or our website, Angela Briggs has all the details in today's top story at 7, coming up in the next hour. At the top of the hour, the top story at 7 from WCLU News Director Angela Briggs. We'll be back right after this here on WCLU.
At Fire Pit Spirits, our #1 priority is responsibility. number 2 and number 3 are our great service and our huge selection. So if you do drink alcohol, we want you to do so responsibly. Get the service you deserve in our store or in our convenient drive-thru window. You can even call ahead at 678-BEER and we'll have it ready for you. We built our store from the ground up to ensure the largest selection and variety. But if we don't have what you're looking for, let us know. We appreciate your business here at Fire Pit Spirits in Glasgow.
Carpet store yet? Wow! Boring, boring, boring. Wow! Hey, let's go to the warehouse. Okay. Wow, look how tall that carpet is. Look how soft the carpet is.
Hey, boys, y'all come back to Parish Carpet, okay?
Okay.
All right.
I'm sure glad we came to Parish Carpet.
Dad has been in the automobile business for over 40 years right here at Bailey Gibson. Anyone who knows Dad knows that the computer age is not exactly his thing, so we would never plug you in as just another number. Dad was raised in a small town by parents who taught him to do the right thing. Your car buying experience will be backed by a dealer who does the right thing. At Bailey Gibson, you'll make a friend who stands behind what he says and the vehicle you buy. Isn't that what we all want out of a car buying experience?
And in more local news at this hour, local law enforcement have been active the last few days. On Saturday, around 7:30 a.m., Officer Tim Highball with the Cave City Police Department made contact with a male and female walking on Old Bardstown Road. Upon conducting a brief investigation, Officer Highball placed Kimberly Pruitt under arrest for multiple Hart County bench warrants. Officer Highball also arrested Jeffrey Boyd on 2 Barron County bench warrants and also charged him giving officer a false name. Then on Sunday, around 2:30 a.m., Officer Joey Judd observed a silver Pontiac passenger car traveling north on Dixie Highway. Officer Judd stopped the vehicle on Broadway Street. After a brief investigation, Officer Judd placed James Fancher under arrest for possession of marijuana, drug paraphernalia, buying and possessing. Rear license plate not illuminated, operating a motor eastbound exit ramp. The motorcycle was operated by Janias Hamrick, age 24. A single-axle box truck entered into the path of Mr. Hamrick's motorcycle, causing the collision. Mr. Hamrick was transported by Barron Metcalf EMS and later flown to Vanderbilt Hospital in Nashville, Tennessee. Deputy Bobby McCown is investigating. South Barron Fire Department responded for assistance. The Barron County Sheriff's Office is investigating an injury accident that occurred at Bales Road and Megan Lane. Danny Price was traveling west on Bales Road when an international delivery truck entered into his lane of traffic. Mr. Price was reported to T.J. Sampson Community Hospital for injuries sustained in the accident. Deputy Wyatt is investigating the accident. Occurred approximately at 11:50 yesterday morning. Barron Metcalf EMS responded, as well as the Haywood Fire Department. For WCLU Local News, I am Wes Royce reporting. It is 6:19 and 56 degrees.
A hometown experience with honest people, a novel idea, not at Bailey Gibson. We understand you work hard for your money and deserve the best when shopping for a vehicle. Times are tough, and buying a vehicle is a big decision. Dad prides himself in having honest employees who will help in any way they can, before and after your purchase. At Bailey Gibson, we pledge to give you a hometown experience with honest people. Now that's an idea you can bank on.
Would you like to choose when you pay your electric bill? With EPB iPay, you can. iPay allows you to draft money into your electric account online or at our office. The myusage.com website lets you keep track of how much electricity you're using and lets you know your current balance. When your account's getting low, you can get reminders to add more money to your electric account by text or email. With iPay, there's no due date, no late fees. Sign up for iPay at the EPB office at 100 Mallory Drive.
Exchange with Lexington Herald leader reporter Bill Estep. The 56-year-old fugitive said he flew to a country that does not have an extradition agreement with the U.S.
I wouldn't disclose where he's living now. Only said that it's on another continent and that he's taken a job to help support himself.
Khan was set to be sentenced next month after pleading guilty to defrauding the Social Security Administration out of more than $550 million. I'm Suzanne Duval.
The FBI is offering a $20,000 reward for information leading to Khan's arrest. Police in Laurel County are investigating a woman's death. She was found around 5 yesterday afternoon in a wooded area north of London. An autopsy will determine how the woman died. Her name hasn't been released. After finding thousands of dollars worth of stolen goods, police in LaRue County are worried they're dealing with a larger theft ring. Haley Hansen has more.
Police had been searching for a stolen truck last week when they stumbled upon thousands of dollars worth of other stolen items. LaRue County Sheriff Russell McCoy tells WLKY they arrested 8 people from several counties, which makes him believe.
I think it is a larger problem, especially down in the Barron County area. These people would go down there and steal the stuff down there and hide out up here.
Police are working with different agencies to help tie the stolen items to reported theft cases. I'm Haley Hansen.
A Muhlenberg County inmate is wanted for escaping custody. 49-year-old Anthony White broke free while being transported to the detention center in Greenville yesterday. Police in Magoffin County are searching for an inmate who ran away from jailers after a court date. Investigators say Thomas Price had just returned from a hearing yesterday when he bolted from the jail van he was riding in. Prosecutors say Price was wanted in Magoffin County on theft charges and traffic tickets. I'm Mike Lindemann.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
Is a turn beyond rational explanation, where the laws of physics become fast and loose. You've entered Turn 3. Kentucky Speedway's Turn 3 is unlike any corner in NASCAR.
Oh, and around goes the 20.
It's a place caught between up and down, science and superstition. It is Turn 3.
It's the toughest corner on the circuit. Catch the Quaker State 400 presented by Advance Auto Parts July 8th. Visit KentuckySpeedway.com.
Experience all that nature has to offer at Cliffview Resort in Red River Gorge. Cliffview Resort luxury lodges feature a pool table, theater room, foosball, and hot tubs, with a small lake nearby for anyone looking to cast a line. Book today at CliffviewResort.com. Your home away from home. Experience views only the birds can see with Red River Gorge Zipline Tours. Their 5-line, 2-hour course will have you soaring to heights 350 feet above the scenic Red River Gorge. The tour ends with dual racing zips at speeds up to 50 miles per hour. Online at Red.
As we approach the fireworks, the cookouts, and the festivities, South Central Kentucky Monuments would like to thank and honor all of those who came before us, those who built this great nation and fought to keep it free. July the 4th is the day we celebrate in history with a legacy that lives on for generations to come. At South Central Kentucky Monuments, you and your loved ones' own legacies will be known to those who will follow you, preserved with the caring touch and craftsmanship of a monument created by my friends at South Central Kentucky Monuments, 109 East Front Street in Glasgow.
Local news time from WCLU is 6:24. In area funeral announcements this hour, Wanda Jackson, age 91, of Glasgow, died Monday at her home. At this hour, arrangements for Wanda Jackson are incomplete, but are under the direction of the A.F. Crow & Son Funeral Home. Mary M. Crabtree, age 76, of Austin, died Sunday at the Medical Center at Bowling Green. She was a homemaker, a former employee of Zach's Market and Reliance Electric, and a Catholic. She is survived by a daughter, Robbie Miller Steenbergen, and husband Joey of Fountain Run. Services for Mary M. Crabtree will be Thursday at 1 at Goad Funeral Home, with burial in the Glasgow Cemetery. Visitation after 11 o'clock Wednesday at Goad Funeral Home. Elizabeth Brashear, age 97, formerly of Bowling Green, died Sunday at her residence. Elizabeth was a homemaker and a member of the Church of Christ. Her survivors include her daughter, Lynn Jillian, and husband Douglas, and her son, David Brashear, one sister, Iva Miller, and 4 grandchildren and 6 great-grandchildren. There will be a graveside service for Elizabeth Brashear at 12 noon Wednesday at Fairview Cemetery No. 2, with arrangements by the Hardy & Son Funeral Home. Bonnie Anderson Dyer, age 90, of Rickman, Tennessee, formerly of Marrowbone, died Sunday at Morningside Assisted Living. She is survived by her children, Teresa and Steve Bilbrey of Rickman and James Dyer of Glasgow, grandchildren, Lindsay and Nathan Garner of Burkesville, and 2 step-grandsons and 2 great-granddaughters. Services for Bonnie Anderson Dyer will be Wednesday at 2 o'clock at Norris New Funeral Home, burial to be in the Marrowbone Cemetery. Visitation begins this afternoon at 4 p.m. Geraldine Jerry Carby, age 80, of Munfordville, died Sunday night at her home. Mrs. Carby was a member of the Cave Hill Baptist Church. She is survived by a daughter, Cammie Ship Turner, and husband Arthur Lee of Munfordville. 2 sons, Donnie Carby of Louisville and Carrie Carby and wife Pam of Munfordville. 1 sister, Karen Carroll of Litchfield. 6 grandchildren, Wendy, Kayla, Kathy, Mason, Stephen, and Stephanie, and several great-grandchildren also survive. Services for Geraldine Jerry Carby will be Wednesday afternoon at 2 o'clock at the Cave Hill Baptist Church, with burial to follow in the Caswell Cemetery. Visitation begins today at 12 noon. And after 8 o'clock Wednesday at the Seagull Funeral Home, memorials can be made to the Cave Hill Baptist Church or to the Caswell Cemetery and may be left at the funeral home. Elizabeth Ann Whitty Billingsley, age 80, of Indianapolis, formerly of Monroe County, died Sunday at her home. She was a homemaker and a member of the Tompkinsville First Baptist Church. She is survived by her husband, Fred Lewis Big Boy Billingsley of Indianapolis, 2 sons, Craig Billingsley and wife Melissa of Indianapolis, and Brian Billingsley and wife Tammy of Lehigh, Florida, a daughter, Angela Passwater, and companion Bill Burton of Indianapolis, 4 brothers, Garland Whitty of Indianapolis, Greg Whitty, Jeff Whitty, and Dennis Whitty, all of Tompkinsville, 5 sisters, Bet Scott, Cora Sue Turner, Hilda Walden, Sherry Halsell, all of Tompkinsville, and Teresa Myatt of Glasgow, 7 grandchildren, Brandy, Stephanie, April, Brianna, Brian, Aaron, Craig Jr., and 7 great-grandchildren. Funeral services for Elizabeth Ann Whitty Billingsley will be Friday afternoon at 1 o'clock at Strode Funeral Home in Tompkinsville. Burial will be in the Skaggs Creek Cemetery. Visitation begins at 1 o'clock Thursday afternoon at the Strode Funeral Home in Tompkinsville. Memorials are suggested to pediatric cancer. A funeral mass for Herbert Bay Mattingly Jr., age 66, will be at 11 o'clock today at St. Helens Catholic Church, with interment to follow in the St. Augustine Cemetery in Lebanon. Hatcher and Sadler Funeral Home is in charge. Obituary information is available 24 hours a day free at WCLUradio.com. No login is necessary.
BR Tire. We're always on call and we answer the call. We know that's what keeps our loyal customers coming back season after season, year after year. With so many vying for your business, improving our service is not just a good practice, it's a necessity. From our easy-to-navigate website to our easy-to-deal-with service department, we work hard to make it easy for you to choose us. No one keeps you rolling like BR Tire on Lovers Lane in Bowling Green and West Main Street in Glasgow.
At Fire Pit Spirits, our #1 priority is responsibility. number 2 and number 3 are our great service and our huge selection. So if you do drink alcohol, we want you to do so responsibly. Get the service you deserve in our store or in our convenient drive-thru window. You can even call ahead at 678-BEER and we'll have it ready for you. We built our store from the ground up to ensure the largest selection and variety. But if we don't have what you're looking for, let us know. We appreciate your business here at Fire Pit Spirits in Glasgow.
Hey, Jeff, 6:29 now from WCLU and 56 degrees as we get our start. We need to talk about the way the weather is shaping up and a pleasant feel to things here this morning at 56 degrees where we're starting. Jeff Eno says, let's enjoy it.
High pressure will shift to the east as we get into Wednesday, and temperatures will start to warm up. Today we keep it below average by about 10 degrees. As we get up to around 80. Now, we could see a stray shower, and we do have some early clouds, but we'll work in more sunshine. Clear tonight, that overnight low, mid to upper 50s. Sunshine 85 for Wednesday, and then we're headed up to 87 for Thursday. By the time we get to Friday, we'll bring in chances for some scattered thunderstorms. I'm Jeff Eno from the Weather Channel on WCLU. Your home for local.
Thank you, Jeff. And in looking at the WCLU constant coverage in-studio radar screen, we're yet to see any stray showers out there. Not saying they're not possible, but it just feels pleasant out there in 56 degrees. 91% humidity, pressure's at 30-12. Winds out of the southeast at a couple of miles an hour. No precip in the past 24 hours here at the WCLU studios. It's 6:30.
PPI offers fixed-rate agricultural loans for farm real estate.
Sometimes people are injured through the carelessness of others. That's why the law requires every driver to be insured. You work hard and pay your insurance premiums.
Hello, I'm Ben Rogers. When you're injured in a car wreck, you lose income. You have medical bills, and your ability to support yourself and your family is in danger. At Rogers & Driver, we know that. When you need help, we're here on the square in Glasgow, or visit us at rogersandriver.com.
Rogers & Driver, your local full-service injury attorneys.
TJ Regional Health offers a vast array of medical services in our community. The TJ Health Pavilion is home to over 35 family and specialty physicians, outpatient services center, the TJ Urgent Care, and the TJ Pavilion Pharmacy. The TJ Health Cave City Clinic is a walk-in medical care facility providing care 7 days a week with no appointment necessary. Stop by and visit one of our locations today.
Mom, are we at Parrish Carpet Store yet? Wow! Boring. Wow! Hey, let's go to the warehouse. Okay. Wow, look how tall that carpet is. Look how soft the carpet is.
Hey, boys, y'all come back to Parrish Carpet, okay?
Okay.
All right.
I'm sure glad we came to Parrish Carpet.
Trip or church group, get your Ralphie on.
Yeah, and Ralphie is certainly glad to be associated with the word fun around here, the purveyor of fun, for sure, at Ralphie's Fun Center, bringing you the birthday review today. First of all, let me tell you about Mark Blackburn, who has a birthday. It's Jordan Kinslow's 4th birthday today. Betty Turner Hare. Meredith M. Gabbert celebrates. Glenda Reese. It is Debbie Gossett with a birthday. Ellis Thomason. Ellis, by the way, is turning 87 years old today. We also have Wayne Vincent, Debbie Bonnell, Bob Hughes, all having birthdays today. Anniversary couples, we've got Larry and Debbie Gossett, and Wayne and Beverly Wells. And we hadn't even got started good yet, but you can help us do that. 651-9149, 800-956-1023. Online, it's WCLUradio.com here for birthdays and anniversaries. And don't forget, we're going to be giving away a birthday cake from Dairy Queen. That is a prize that everybody enjoys, just like they enjoy the beauty of the rose from Greer's Florist. So we like handing it out for sure. 59 degrees now at 6:33.
Admission to the Barron County Fair is just $10, and that includes free unlimited rides with...
A hometown experience with honest people, a novel idea, not at Bailey Gibson. We understand you work hard for your money and deserve the best when shopping for a vehicle. Times are tough and buying a vehicle is a big decision. Dad prides himself in having honest employees who will help in any way they can before and after your purchase. At Bailey Gibson, we pledge to give you a hometown experience with honest people. Now that's an idea you can bank on.
The Glasgow EPB is on Facebook and Twitter. Be the first to know when the EPB makes improvements such as new channels or new services. Wondering what's going on during an outage? The EPB provides constantly updated information that you can receive via Twitter on your cell phone. Plus, learn great new tips to lower your bill. On Facebook, just search for Glasgow Electric Plant Board and click the like button at the top right. On Twitter, search for the Glasgow EPB, then follow us and have updates linked to your cell phone. The Glasgow EPB, bringing you the future fast.
Credit. See dealer for details.
6:35 now at WCLU, and let me tell you, I got to get another anniversary on here. A very nice couple, and this one was called in yesterday, and credit where credit is due. Tommy Jackson called in, he and Barbara's anniversary yesterday. We just didn't get it on the paper to start with today, but we got it now. So I want you to know that a very nice couple, Tommy and Barbara Jackson, celebrating their 47th wedding anniversary today. That's a big congratulations to Tommy and Barbara today. 6:35 WCLU.
Hello, everyone. I'm Anthony Myatt, your Modern Woodman of America representative, proud to sponsor this edition of the Archives on WCLU.
Shouldn't financial advice focus on you, your goals, challenges, dreams for the future?
At Modern Woodman, our goal is to help you plan for your financial security. Our representatives are people you can trust to help bring your dreams to life. Modern Woodman can help you plan for all stages of life, from protection to saving to retirement.
I am Anthony Mite, your Modern Woodman of America rep for South Central Kentucky. Call me today at 427-6807.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
Want to make sure you're ready to hit the ground running this spring? Then be sure to get to Joseph A. Wade before the spring rush hits for hydraulic hose and cylinder repairs. You can trust the folks at Joseph A. Wade to perform top-notch work. So be sure and plan on having repairs and tune-ups completed so you don't miss a day on the job. It takes all the right parts and tools to do your job, so be sure you stay connected with Joseph A. Wade Industrial Hardware on Industrial Drive in Glasgow. Top-notch work, top-notch people.
And we're going to look at the archives here as we scroll down memory lane and roll down memory lane. And Wes is going to sit in with me today to kind of review the way it was, the way it's been. And sometimes that spells out the way it's going to be.
The way it is right now, I got some allergies going this morning.
Yeah, you do. Well, I don't know what you're allergic to around here. Maybe you're allergic to this time of day.
I'll tell you what, why don't you get 1917 in and I'll go...
All
blow
right.
my nose. How about
Okay,
that?
that'd be fine.
First time ever on the radio, a nose blowing break.
Yeah, okay. Well, you just take off. All right, here we have in June of 1917, we have a meeting that is called to organize the Red Cross Auxiliary. And this meeting is going to be tomorrow afternoon at the Merle Annex at 3 o'clock. Now, every lady present at the last meeting is requested to be there in person. Bring as many new members as possible and be sure to bring your $1 membership fee. The promoters of this good cause are anxious to perfect the origination so that perfect the organization so that the town and county can at once show their patriotism through doing their bit by the medium of the Red Cross. So I like that. They're trying to get an auxiliary going for the Red Cross, and it's kind of a neat way of going about it because they're kind of shaming everybody when they say every lady present at the last meeting is requested to be there in person at this one.
Wow.
It puts a little monkey on the back, so to speak. And I'm sure that they had a good crowd because the Red Cross Auxiliary grew from there. Now let's look at 1927. This day in history, trustees of Glasgow's $200,000 hospital elected at Saturday's meeting are the following: Mr. T.J. Sampson, W.L. Porter, Hal Ralston, George Ellis, Wynn Davis, Basil Richardson, Haskell Mitchell, V.H. Baird, and W.P. Combs. These gentlemen will conduct the hospital and be in charge of its operation henceforth. So, here in 1927, it looked like for sure we were going to get a hospital. And it was going to cost $200,000 to build it. And they had some stalwart gentlemen who were going to make sure of its successful operation in 1927.
And those aren't some prominent Glasgow, Barron County names. I don't know
They
what
are,
it is.
for
I mean,
sure.
half of those people have businesses named after them still today.
I mean, that's the way they got it done.
Yeah.
1937. Here's a neat story. This day in 1937, Miss Ethel Whitlow of 88 and Mr. Ernest Leach Myers of Glasgow were married at high noon Saturday, June the 19th, at the Glasgow Baptist Church, with Reverend J.A. Gaines officiating. Mrs. Myers is a popular member of the Glasgow School faculty, and Mr. Myers is one of Glasgow's most promising young businessmen. He is connected with the old planing mill company and is a splendid citizen in every way. After a wedding trip in the East, they will be at home to their friends in Glasgow.
Isn't that a nice story? And, of course, we know what happened after that was two more generations of E.L. Myerses.
Yeah, that's right. That continues. That's Ernie's mom and daddy as well as Miss Leachy's mom and daddy there.
Yeah.
And that was their wedding back in 1937. Nice couple for sure. They're fun folks to know. This day in 1947, the new brick home of Mr. and Miss John Salmon will be offered for sale on Thursday, July the 3rd. Having contemplated retiring and settling down in Glasgow, they have now definitely decided to remain in evangelistic work that keeps them elsewhere most of the time. Nothing was spared to make this house a comfortable and convenient home. You must see it to appreciate its beauty and value. It may be inspected at your convenience. How about that? A neat deal where they built a home from the ground up to retire to, but then decided they didn't want to retire. They wanted to be traveling evangelists.
Well, I mean, if I was doing the commercial for that real estate,
yeah,
I would say, and be sure to check out the salmon patty. Oh,
if it in fact had one.
Where's Angela's little drum?
I don't know what it's. I don't know what it's saved under up there.
Anyway,
but anyway, as a good way to buy a brand new home.
Brick home.
Brick home, that's right, 1947. I don't know where that was. There's no address here, but I'm sure it was a nice home in a nice neighborhood. This day in 1957, Dr. and Mrs. C.C. Howard entertained last Thursday evening with a dinner party at the country club honoring their daughter, Mrs. Robert A. Lessenberry, and 3 former childhood friends. There were many pleasant memories recalled of the tree dwellers who daily ate their lunches in a big tree house at the Howard home on North Ray Street. The guests of honor were Dr. Bill Oliver, Mr. William Greer, John Settle, and recent bride, and Mrs. Freddie Travis, born Sue Oliver, who will reside in Quantico, Virginia, where her husband is to be stationed. So it's kind of neat. Dr. and Ms. Howard says, our girls are growing up. We need to have a little get together to honor them because some of them are getting married, some of them are headed out somewhere, and I think that's a neat way to celebrate friendship.
Wouldn't it be cool to do a story on that today for the ones that are still living? The Tree Dwellers reunion.
Yeah, well, I mean, they could have it right up here on North Ray Street, right up here, just the corner of North Ray and Leach Court.
Again, very prominent Glasgow, Barron County names.
That's right.
They really are.
Part of history.
It's a good day in the archive so far.
This day in 1967, Betty's Minute Mart will have their grand opening Thursday at their supermarket on the Happy Valley Road across from Handmacher. Miss Betty Denham, the owner, and Ann Dixon, the assistant manager. That was 1967, and a couple of excellent grocery gals there for sure. And Miss Ann was the manager up there for Junior Foods, I think, until just about the time that she passed away. 1967.
Smiling faces that you just take for granted until they're gone.
That's right. That's exactly right. 1977, this day, of course, we have coverage of last night's Glasgow City Council meeting, and Angela Briggs will have that as the top story at 7 here in just a little bit. But in 1977, the Glasgow Common Council met and weighed the issue of banning livestock in the city. But it takes no action to authorize extending Westwood.
Mm-hmm.
So we talked about this in the archives before because they, Westwood is a street that they wanted to take all the way over to Grandview Avenue, but they never extended it. I guess they didn't want to have a whole lot more traffic cutting through there on Westwood, but it was being debated quite a bit in the council meetings there back in 1977. And no more livestock. I didn't know we had a problem with that, but maybe we did.
Used to be you had to have 1 acre per animal.
Yeah.
And then I remember, I guess it was Al Dilly brought before the council. He wanted to do his goat browsing business.
Yeah.
And got that
got a waiver
amended.
Huh? Yeah.
And it's a pretty cool thing to sit and watch those goats graze. And they do efficient work.
That's right. You're sitting there saying, hey, that could be me on a lawnmower, or it could be the goats. Good for the goats.
I think of it more as it could be me on Thanksgiving at lunchtime.
Yeah, that's right. It's I got all the grass I can have.
Yep.
This day in 1987, 5 people were hospitalized when thousands of bees in Hart County were disrupted and began stinging people.
Woo.
A man who was moving the bees apparently disrupted them, and the bees began attacking local victims.
Oh, no.
It's like they had something against the locals. And anyway, that was in 1987 in Hart County, hospitalized from bee stings. That kind of gives me the shivers.
Yeah, I'd say there wouldn't be many sorghum and biscuit or honey and biscuits for a while after that.
Yeah, just something to think about.
Can you imagine, though? You could do one heck of a news story on that. Bees invade your hometown.
Well, I mean, invading, and they're just upset. Bees have a temper. And finally, let's move here to 2007. This day, 10 years ago, minimum wage employees of Kentucky will see a boost in their income this week as their pay rises by 70 cents an hour. Beginning June the 28th, it'll go from $5.15 an hour to $5.85 per hour as the minimum wage.
And that was 10 years ago?
10 years ago.
We've gone up on that a few times already.
History is what it is right there.
Helps you know kind of what the value of money was back just 10 years ago.
Right.
You know,
it takes a little while to get there. So what we have here is we have history in the archives.
And a little sneezing, too.
Yeah, I got a little sneezing going right there. And it happens, you know, it's a live program, and, you know, what happens. We can't fake it.
Don't want to.
We can't fake a sneeze.
At least we didn't blow it.
That's exactly right. Where is that snare drum rim shot again?
I don't know.
All right.
It's up back there with the salmon patios.
Thank the good folks located at Joseph A. Wade Industrial Hardware Services, as well as thank the folks with Anthony Myatt and your Modern Woodman of America representative here in South Central Kentucky, 59 degrees.
All too often, we let the bad deals that we've been handed in life consume us. You know how it is. Things don't go our way. We get angry. If it's bad enough, sometimes we get angry with God. We live with regret. We're always walking around feeling like a victim. But what if we approach life in this fashion? James chapter 1 at verse 2, count it all joy when you fall into various trials, knowing that the testing of your faith produces patience. Now, have you thought about this? How different your life would look if you took all the different challenges you found in life as an opportunity to become more godly. You think you'd be happier? You think you'd be more successful? Oh, God knows that you would be. This has been Bart Warren for the South Green Street Church of Christ.
TJ Regional Health offers a vast array of medical services in our community. The TJ Health Pavilion is home to over 35 family and specialty physicians, outpatient services center, the TJ Urgent Care, and the TJ Pavilion Pharmacy. The TJ Health Cave City Clinic is a walk-in medical care facility providing care 7 days a week with no appointment necessary. Stop by and visit one of our locations today.
Here's a look at the community calendar of events on WCLU, brought to you by Buttermilk Falls Snacks and Jerky. Glasgow City Hall will be closed Tuesday, July 4th in observance of the Independence Day holiday. Glasgow Trash and Recycling on July 4th will be picked up on Wednesday, July 5th. Please have it curbside by 7 a.m. on Wednesday. Glasgow Landfill will be closed that entire day, and there will be no transit bus service. The Arc of Barron County is sponsoring a first responder training and community open house on July 20th at Barron County High School Auditorium. Training focused on promoting positive interactions between first responders and individuals with autism and other special needs. Training for first responders will be held from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. with an open house from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Free resources will be available. To register or to be a vendor, call Jenny Payne at 270-404-5649 by July 7th. There will be a mystery art camp on Monday and Tuesday, July 10th and 11th from 9 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. at Highland Elementary for ages 8 to 12 years old. The cost is $50 and will include supplies, and another class will be held Thursday, July 13th for 6 and 7-year-olds, with the cost being $25 for supplies. Pre-registration is required. Call Marcus Kingery at 270-670-6908. This has been your calendar of events on WCLU, brought to you by Buttermilk Falls Snacks and Jerky. Technology isn't always the solution. Case in point, while refrigerators open the world to new ways to keep foods longer, there's an even older tradition in this country that predates even cellars and ice block delivery services. Drying meat has long been an option to keep it for prolonged periods of time and made snacking extremely convenient while on the go. Buttermilk Falls Jerky and Snacks has improved on this age-old tradition by offering a wide variety of flavors on an array of different meats, including yak and alligator, as well as your all-time favorites. What really stands out is their broad selection of vegan jerky made right here in Kentucky. Stop by 535 West Main Street in Glasgow today and satisfy your snack cravings on an improved selection of an age-old tradition.
Highland Hills Church presents Summerfest. Summerfest is a day of fun from start to finish with inflatables and water slides for the kids, along with great food and games for all ages. At 7 p.m., our praise band hits the stage for an amazing worship service in which we celebrate Jesus. Admission is absolutely free, so join us July 15th at the Glasgow-Barron County Soccer Complex on Highway 1297 in Glasgow. Gates open at 3 p.m. For more information, visit our website at highlandhillschurch.com.
A hometown
Bank, small enough to know you, big enough to help. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Bit of a great start to our Tuesday, but we'll see more and more sunshine throughout the day. Stray shower can't be ruled out, and temperatures remain about 10 degrees below average. Now, that's going to change over the next couple of days. We'll get up to around 80 today. Tonight, clear. The overnight low drops to the mid to upper 50s. Sunshine, 85 for our Wednesday, and then up to 87 for Thursday with mostly sunny skies. Rain opportunities return as we get into Friday. I'm Jeff Eno from the Weather Channel on WCLU, your home for local.
Thank you, Jeff. It's 59 degrees at the studios of WCLU this morning. This weather update brought to you by South Central Bank. Today we are patting on the back by special request John Gray. It's John Gray Day here on the radio. If you happen to see John Gray around town, we'd love it if you'd pat him on the back and tell him he's good as gold from his friends here at WCLU. And a little taste of Texas, where you know they're going to have something really tasty today for dinner, the Texas way.
There are a hometown experience with honest people, a novel idea, not at Bailey Gibson. We understand you work hard for your money and deserve the best when shopping for a vehicle. Times are tough, and buying a vehicle is a big decision. Dad prides himself in having honest employees who will help in any way they can, before and after your purchase. At Bailey Gibson, we pledge to give you a hometown experience with honest people. Now that's an idea you can bank on.
Do you drop your change in the bottom of your purse? Did you know that loose change could help someone struggling to pay their electric bill? The Glasgow EPB has partnered with Community Relief for a new Roundup program. By agreeing to have your EPB bill rounded to the next highest dollar, the change will be provided to Community Relief to help the less fortunate here in our community. Your spare pennies can make a huge difference for those struggling to pay for their vital electricity. If you're interested in the program, please call the Glasgow EPB at 651-8341.
First apartment ever. You got this. First coffee table. Short-lived. When the going gets tough, you know to take a break and get a much-needed yay with an ice-cold, refreshing any-size Coke for just $1 at McDonald's. It's the kind of deal that can turn everyday hassles into the everyday yay.
Is Bobby Lee. No pain when you trade with hurt.
Coming up next hour, we're going to be visiting with James Bailey with the Barron County Fair and the Temple Hill Lions Club, getting the scoop on last night's activity, and we'll be planning for the Tuesday activities at the Barron County Fair. So we look forward to talking with James here about 20 after 7 or so this morning.
Are you looking for your dream home, or perhaps...
Not every family is blessed with financial success. For many, it is a daily struggle to keep food on the table and a roof over their head. Hello, I'm Ben Rogers, Since 1981, I've been helping families threatened by debt collectors, garnishment, and foreclosure. Schedule a free consultation and let us show you how we can help your family. Rogers and Driver, on the Square in Glasgow, Kentucky.
Mom, are we at Parish Carpet Store yet? Wow! Boring. Wow! Hey, let's go to the warehouse. Okay. Wow, look how tall that carpet is. Look how soft the carpet is.
Hey, boys, y'all come back to Parish Carpet, okay?
Okay.
All right.
I'm sure glad we came to Parish Carpet.
Failed to mention this when we did the archives earlier this morning, but I just want you to realize that the South Central Kentucky Cultural Center is hosting a Kentucky Pants Factory reunion. Now, this is certainly going to be something that folks are going to enjoy. Affects a whole lot of people. I want you to get it on your calendar. It's Saturday, July the 15th at 1 p.m. Cookies and punch will be served, and door prizes will be available to former employees. There's going to be photos and opportunity to share oral history about the Pants Factory. And please share any photos and Pants Factory memorabilia you have, because of the fact the Cultural Center can scan those items and return the originals to you. And I got to tell you, they're good at it, too. They know what they're doing down there when it comes to scanning things and making copies of things. So don't worry about them, about you losing it or you not getting it back or something happening to it, because they'll take care of it. Then everybody can enjoy the reunion on Saturday, the 15th of July at 1 p.m. Why don't we go ahead and ask a trivia question and see if we can get us a winner today of the very wonderful things that they have available at Extreme Fitness for women, as well as Extreme Health Club. Lots of choices. They're all good choices, too. And we'll come right back and ask the question, see if you can be the winner today.
There are people just like you who are reaching their own level of success every day on the Extreme Fitness campus, just like Amanda.
My name is Amanda Hamilton. I've been a member at Extreme since around August. When going to Extreme, it's not like you're going to walk into any other gym where it feels like you're walking into a franchise. They know your name and they know what you do for a living, so it's almost like you're walking into your second family.
Amanda is passionate about competitive bodybuilding, so she enjoys having Extreme blends, healthy smoothies, and more right there at Extreme Health Club.
I will, after a workout, go and get a smoothie from them, because they can add the protein and aminos and things like that's really important to recover after your workout.
To sum it all up, Amanda says, the Extreme Fitness campus really does offer everything, no matter who you are.
I think it's just having the options in fitness. It's kind of your fitness.
To learn more, go to extremeky.com.
They offer everything you could need in fitness.
Somebody's going to check it out for answering this question. 651-9149, 800-956-1023. It's a math question today. And here's the question. Lisa has a collection of 80 CDs. If 40% of her CDs are rap and the rest are hip-hop, how many hip-hop CDs does she have? All right, I'll ask the question again. Lisa has collected 80 CDs. If 40% of her CDs are rap CDs and the rest are hip-hop, how many hip-hop CDs does she have? Well, I can hear the brain power going out there doing a little math. I always enjoy these questions. Let's see who knows.
48.
That's it. Who's it speaking?
Nancy Emerson.
Hello, Nancy. How you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing real good. But now tell me this, Nancy. You didn't even have to try, did you?
No.
You figured that up in your head, huh?
Right.
Well, that's pretty impressive right there indeed. If you got 80 CDs and 60% of them are hip-hop, you got 48.
Right.
And so now what you have, Nancy, is a chance to go out there and enjoy. When you get the card, you'll see the choices that you can try out there at one of the Extreme businesses around here.
Okay.
You want to come by and pick that up, do you?
I will.
Okay, and I appreciate you tuning in today here,
Thank you so much.
Ms. Nancy Emberton, and you have a good day, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
7 o'clock. Folks are pretty fast about math around here, I've noticed. And today is no different when Nancy Emberton calls in here and says, if Lisa has 80 CDs and 40% of them are rap, the rest are hip-hop, how many does she have? It's 48. Doing a little math studying right there. Thanks to Nancy, thanks to Extreme, thanks to you for giving us something to look forward to each and every day when we play trivia here on WCLU. It is 7:01 and 59 degrees. The 7 o'clock morning edition is now.
At Fire Pit Spirits, our number one priority is responsibility. Number 2 and number 3 are our great service and our huge selection. So if you do drink alcohol, we want you to do so responsibly. Get the service you deserve in our store or in our convenient drive-thru window. You can even call ahead at 678-BEER and we'll have it ready for you. We built our store from the ground up to ensure the largest selection and variety. But if we don't have what you're looking for, let us know. We appreciate your business here at Fire Pit Spirits in Glasgow.
At PBI Bank, we pride ourselves on providing great customer service with a hometown feel. We invite you to come in and meet our friendly staff who can help you apply for a mortgage, apply for an ag loan, open an account, or help with any other banking service. Trust PBI Bank to be your banking partner for personal or business accounts. Come visit or call us today. We are a Kentucky-based community bank serving the Commonwealth for more than a century. Stop in or visit online at pbibank.com to learn more about what we can offer you.
TJ Regional Health offers a vast array of medical services in our community. The TJ Health Pavilion is home to over 35 family and specialty physicians, outpatient services center, the TJ Urgent Care, and the TJ Pavilion Pharmacy. The TJ Health Cave City Clinic is a walk-in medical care facility providing care 7 days a week with no appointment necessary. Stop by and visit one of our locations today.
Highland Hills Church presents Summerfest. Summerfest is a day of fun from start to finish with inflatables and water slides for the kids, along with great food and games for all ages. At 7 p.m., our praise band hits the stage for an amazing worship service in which we celebrate Jesus. Admission is absolutely free, so join us July 15th at the Glasgow-Barron County Soccer Complex on Highway 1297 in Glasgow. Gates open at 3 p.m. For more information, visit our website at highlandhillschurch.com.
Would you like to choose how much electricity you're using and let you know your current balance? When your account's getting low, you can get reminders to add more money to your electric account by text or email. With iPay, there's no due date, no late fees. Sign up for iPay at the EPB office at 100 Mallory Drive.
A hometown experience with honest people, a novel idea, not at Bailey Gibson. We understand you work hard for your money and deserve the best when shopping for a vehicle. Times are tough, and buying a vehicle is a big decision. Dad prides himself in having honest employees who will help in any way they can, before and after your purchase. At Bailey Gibson, we pledge to give you a hometown experience with honest people. Now that's an idea you can bank on.
BR Tire. We're always on call, and we answer the call. We know that's what keeps our loyal customers coming back season after season, year after year. With so many vying for your business, improving our service is not just a good practice, it's a necessity. From our easy-to-navigate website to our easy-to-deal-with service department, we work hard to make it easy for you to choose us. No one keeps you rolling like BR Tire on Lovers Lane in Bowling Green and West Main Street in Glasgow.
At Fire Pit Spirits, our number one priority is responsibility. Number 2 and number 3 are our great service and our huge selection. So if you do drink alcohol, we want you to do so responsibly. Get the service you deserve in our store or in our convenient drive-thru window. You can even call ahead at 678-BEER and we'll have it ready for you. We built our store from the ground up to ensure the largest selection and variety. But if we don't have what you're looking for, let us know. We appreciate your business here at Fire Pit Spirits in Glasgow.
First apartment ever. You got this. First coffee table. Short-lived. When the going gets tough, you know to take a break and get a much-needed yay with an ice-cold, refreshing, any-size Coke for just $1 at McDonald's. It's the kind of deal that can turn everyday hassles into the everyday yay.
WCLU FM Unfordville, W253BN Glasgow. Services of Royce Radio Incorporated.
Good morning, everybody. It's 59 degrees here from the studios of WCLU. As we get our start, let's move into the 7 o'clock morning edition. Live in the newsroom, here's Wes Royce.
Good morning, Henry. Glasgow City Council met last night. Angela Briggs has the wrap-up in today's top story at 7. But just after the council meeting last night, WCLU learned that the Glasgow woman who was reported missing by local law enforcement, was confirmed to have been found. And after WCLU News spoke with Glasgow Police Lieutenant Jimmy Phelps last night at 10:15, this is what Phelps had to say.
At approximately 6:25, officers received a call from Peyton Fant's mother, stating that she had located her daughter at a residence in Bowling Green. Ms. Fant's mother stated that she had located her and was taking her back to her home in Glasgow. Officers responded to the mother's residence, where they found Peyton Fant, spoke to her briefly, and it is confirmed that she has been located and that she is safe and that she is back home with her mother in Barron County.
Again, Peyton Fant is safe and has been found. The Glasgow City Council met last night, and as seen on WCLU's website, Facebook, Periscope, and YouTube channels, WCLU News Director Angela Briggs reports on the new budget and our municipal airport in today's top story at 7.
Live on WCLU Radio, it's The Top Story at 7 with WCLU News Director Angela Briggs.
This is Angela Briggs with WCLU News, and this is your live top story at 7. The Glasgow City Council passed a budget for the upcoming fiscal year, and it's a budget that Glasgow Mayor Dick Doty says he feels good about.
I feel very good about the budget. There's a tremendous amount of good stuff in there. We've been able to make some very necessary repairs and upgrades within city government. We have included in this budget increases for employees, a little bit of relief on their health insurance as well. We've got much needed equipment for various areas, landfills, street department, snow plows, any number of things to upgrade our services to the community. The fleet vehicles that we're going to be adding to the mix is going to be wonderful as well. We're going to get just over 24 vehicles, I think. Many of those police vehicles that are replaced vehicles that are up to 14 years old. But pretty much, I believe every department will see some vehicle upgrade. And when our average fleet is 11 years old, we've kind of gotten behind the 8 ball. It's going to be difficult for us to catch up, and this is one way for us to get well along in getting caught up. So I feel very good.
Mayor Doty says that while there may not have been a lot of discussion during the council meeting about the budget, countless hours went into preparation of this upcoming year's budget. Council member Wendell Honeycutt was the only no vote. Steve Parker, commissioner for the state's aviation department, followed up Airport Chairman Fred Miller's annual report to the City Council by noting that Kentucky is number 2 in the nation in aviation and aviation products. I asked Parker why an airport is beneficial to a city like Glasgow.
I go across the state trying to help people learn about the value of the airport, because if you're not a pilot, or you don't live next door to one, or you don't know, or you're not a mechanic, you logically would not understand the value of an airport to a community like this one. Businesses use airports extensively. Let me tell you, this is a secret, so don't tell anybody else. Big business does not come to town on a bus. Big business comes to town on a jet, corporate jet. Yes, we don't land 737s and big military cargo airplanes because the runway is not long enough, but it's 5,300 feet. It's plenty long for every business jet, every corporate jet, in air medical evacuation, for tourism, for Army Guard, helicopter training, all these kind of things. But businesses use our airports. A corporate executive can go and hit 2 or 3 different work sites in one business day and be home for his daughter's dance recital, right? Or for his son's soccer game. It's quality of life for the business people as well to be able to get around quickly, efficiently, safely, and your airport is perfect for that. If you ever go out to the airport, you'll see business jets and corporate jets out there on occasion who are here for that very reason. And logistically, easy for me to say, a lot of businesses fly just-in-time products for their assembly lines. If they need a batch of widgets for tomorrow's line, how are they going to get them here? They get them here by jet, right? So there are a lot of reasons, and I've spent my entire life flying airplanes, and I love it so much. And I especially love this airport in this community because it's one of America's most livable places, right? I've heard that.
Parker added that airports are also economic development magnets and a valuable part of the city's infrastructure. Funding comes primarily from the FAA at about 90%, with 7.5% coming from the state and 2.5% coming from the city of Glasgow. Lieutenant Jimmy Phelps was recognized by the council for recently completing the FBI's training academy. Lieutenant Phelps said that ongoing training of those in the department ensures they are always cultivating future leaders.
Well, it's important for the department because we have to build leaders within the agency, because I'm not going to be here forever. Others in the command staff aren't going to be here forever. So we need to make sure that the ones below us are prepared, trained, mentally and physically to take our position.
Chief Guy Howley noted the next year the department plans to send Captain Jennifer Arbogast to the academy. With WCLU Local News, this is Angela Briggs, and this is your live top story at 7.
For Daniel Bird, it was an easy decision to come home and join the ISU Pettigo-Lessenberry team.
We just decided after 4 children it was time to come home. And
needed some help with the babysitting.
We did.
From the grandparents?
We did. I think they were excited we were coming home.
Yeah.
Both grandparents had told me they're working harder now than they ever have, so it's...
ISU Pettigo-Lessenberry Insurance, proud to welcome Daniel Bird to the Pettigo-Lessenberry team.
Hi, I'm your newest ISU Pettigo-Lessenberry agent, Daniel Bird. Call me if you're looking to start a business or reevaluate your current policy to see that you're getting the coverage you need.
If you'd like to know more about how working with an independent insurance agency like ISU Pettigo-Lessenberry can give you the freedom to explore all the options that meet your specific needs, you could give Daniel or any of the members of the Pettigo-Lessenberry Insurance Agency staff a call at 270-651-8837 or visit them online at plinsurance.com.
It's a blessing. We're truly blessed with the kids, and Bill and Terry Murray, gave me an opportunity to come home, and I'm truly blessed and thankful for that.
Mom, are we at Parish Carpet Store yet? Wow! Boring. Wow! Hey, let's go to the warehouse. Okay. Wow, look how tall that carpet is. Look how soft the carpet is.
Hey, boys, y'all come back to Parish Carpet, okay?
Okay.
All right.
I'm sure glad we came to Parish Carpet.
Many different factors come into play when dealing with an accident with an 80,000-pound vehicle. Because of federal and state regulations governing truck drivers, it is important to contact Rogers and Driver immediately. With more and more tractor-trailers on the road, it's important to be prepared. They aren't concerned with the rights of the victim. If you've been injured in a collision with a tractor-trailer throughout Kentucky or Tennessee, Rogers and Driver can handle your case.
Wes Royce for WCLUradio.com, your home for local. Folks, local law enforcement have been active in the last few days. On Saturday, around 7:30 a.m., Officer Tim Highball with the Cave City Police Department made contact with a male and female walking on Old Bardstown Road. Upon conducting a brief investigation, Officer Highball placed Kimberly Pruitt under arrest for multiple Hart County bench warrants. Officer Highball also arrested Jeffrey Boyd on 2 Barron County bench warrants and also charged him with giving a false name. Then on Sunday around 2:30 a.m., Officer Joey Judd observed a silver Pontiac passenger car traveling north on the Dixie Highway. Officer Judd stopped the vehicle on Broadway Street. After a brief investigation, Officer Judd placed James Fancher under arrest for possession of marijuana, drug paraphernalia, rear license plate not illuminated, operating a motor vehicle under the influence, first degree, under the age of 21, and unlawful transaction with a minor. Officer Judd was assisted on the scene by Sergeant James Roberts and Officer Christopher Edwards. Also, 2 separate vehicle accidents with injury occurred in Barron County yesterday. The Barron County Sheriff's Office is investigating an injury accident that occurred Monday morning at approximately 10 a.m. The accident occurred at the intersection of the Outer Loop and Exit 8 of the Cumberland Parkway. A motorcycle traveling south on the Outer Loop was approaching the intersection of the eastbound exit ramp. The motorcycle was operated by Jonias Hamrick, age 24. A single-axle box truck entered into the path of Mr. Hamrick's motorcycle, causing the collision. Mr. Hamrick was transported by Barron Metcalf EMS and later flown to Vanderbilt Hospital in Nashville. Deputy McCown is investigating. South Barron Fire Department responded for assistance. Barron County Sheriff's Office is investigating an injury accident that occurred at Bales Road and Megan Lane. Danny Price was traveling west on Bales Road when an international delivery truck entered into his lane of traffic. Mr. Price was transported to T.J. Sampson Community Hospital for injuries sustained in the accident. Deputy Wyatt is investigating. The accident occurred approximately 11:50 Monday morning. Barron Metcalf EMS as well as the Haywood Fire Department responded. Outgoing Western Kentucky University President Dr. Gary Ransdell has a new job, and Amy Bingham has the details in this week's View from the Hill.
When they finish a voyage, their lives are changed. Their lives are changed forever.
Beginning in January, Gary Ransdell will be the person in charge of this life-changing opportunity known as Semester at Sea.
My responsibilities, we're making sure that we're recruiting a new student body and a new faculty, that the ship is full, that the business plan is working.
Ransdell has sailed on the ship once before to get an idea what WKU students experience on the voyage.
I guess I asked so many questions that about 2 months later, I was invited to come onto the Board of Trustees for the program.
Fast forward a few years, and Ransdell is now poised to take over as president. He's got even more questions ready when he sails on the ship for 10 days this September.
I want to learn terminology. I want to learn ship stuff. I want to know how the galley works. I want to know how the engine room works. I want to know what the captain's routine normally is.
Although they are keeping their home in Bowling Green, the Ransdells will be based in Fort Collins, Colorado, the home of Semester at Sea's partner university, Colorado State. Reporting for WCLU, I'm Amy Bingham.
Now you're up to date from the newsroom at WCLU. I'm Wes Royce reporting.
At PBI Bank, we pride ourselves on providing great customer service with a hometown feel. We invite you to come in and meet our friendly staff who can help you apply for a mortgage, apply for an ag loan, open an account, or help with any other banking service. Trust PBI Bank to be your banking partner for personal or business accounts. Come visit or call us today. We are a Kentucky-based community bank serving the Commonwealth for more than a century. Stop in or visit online at pbibank.com to learn more about what we can offer you.
TJ Regional Health offers a vast array of medical services in our...
From the Kentucky News Network, I'm Mike Lindeman. A 16-year-old drowns while swimming with friends in Whitley County on Monday afternoon. Haley Hansen reports.
Crews were called to the Laurel Lake off of KY 1193 at around 4:30 for a possible drowning. Whitley County police say the 16-year-old boy was swimming with friends when he and another boy decided to jump off a cliff near the spillway. One of the boys was able to swim across while the teen did not resurface and drowned at the scene. Diving crews were able to locate the teen's body and pull it from the lake shortly after they arrived. I'm Haley Hansen.
The name of the victim has not been officially released. A Southern Kentucky deputy is recovering after being shot during a weekend pursuit. McCreary County Deputy Frank Brown was trying to stop a man on a motorcycle Saturday, but the person turned around and fired 2 gunshots. State Trooper Lloyd Cochran tells WKYT they don't know the shooter's name.
Still under investigation. I don't know if the deputy was able to get a tag number. You don't know that at this time. I'm assuming he probably did not.
One of the shots hit Brown in the chest area of his bulletproof vest. The chief of police in Elizabethtown will step down in September. Chief Tracy Schiller has decided to retire after 6 years with the department. Schiller started his career in law enforcement in 1978. Deputy Chief of Patrol Jamie Land will succeed Schiller. Lawyers for Boston Globe Media want a Kentucky appeals court to release secret testimony from a Purdue Pharma lawsuit. The state attorney general sued in 2007 for deceptive marketing, and the case was settled. Purdue Pharma is appealing a state judge's order to unseal those court records. A new attendance record has been set at a bluegrass music festival in Owensboro. The International Bluegrass Music Museum says more than 26,000 people attended the 14th annual Romp Bluegrass Roots and Branches Festival last weekend. The crowd came from 39 states and 4 countries. I'm Mike Lindenberg.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
59 degrees out there. It's a beautiful morning here in South Central Kentucky. And it's beautiful because of the fact that we have the Barron County Fair underway, officially opening up yesterday afternoon with a ribbon cutting. And we have James Bailey, longtime member of the Temple Hill Lions Club and a fair correspondent for us here on the radio, to tell us how the night went and what we can look forward to tonight. James, good morning.
Good morning.
You doing all right?
Good.
Good. I want to hear about the first night last night.
Well, we had a good night. The weather was beautiful, and we had good attendance. Not as much as we'd like to have.
Yeah.
It's hard to be satisfied with that, but we appreciate all the people that came out last night on Monday night, our first night. We had a couple of good bands there, country bands, and they sounded really good.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had our truck and tractor pull. We had antique pull too.
Mm-hmm.
The truck and tractor pull was really good. It was by Outlaw. It had sanctioned classes,
mm-hmm.
and it was going good last night. And we had a nice concession stand. The carnival got going good, and there's a lot of people went down there and participated in those events, and it was just a good night.
Well, I want folks to realize what an opportunity we have here to get out to the fair, and an exceptional fair that it is. Folks need to realize that.
Yes, it is, and it takes a lot of work. It takes the community. William Mites, the manager, does a fantastic job,
mm-hmm.
and members of the Lions Club and other folks that come in and help us,
yeah,
and makes it a community deal, and that's what makes it good.
Yeah, William is he is an impressive young man because he seems to really understand about the fair and how it is important, and to all generations.
Well, he works on it year round, and just does a great job, and he's very conscientious, and we just awful lucky to have him. It's good to have good leadership.
It is. So we've got night number 1 rolling, and we want folks to understand what's going to be on tap for tonight at the Barron County Fair, James.
Well, tonight's a special night because it's family night.
Yeah.
And if you bring a non-perishable food item, it just costs $8 a person to get in. Of course, you get all the advantages of the carnival and all the rides and everything that you do any other time. And we're going. This food will be given to charity.
Sure.
Thing.
Yeah.
And it's family night, and being family night, of course, at 6 o'clock, we're, you got the Red Dragon laser tag, and also at 6 starts the Battle of Barron's lawnmower pull.
Are you pretty good at laser tag, James?
Well, no, I'm not too good at it.
You're an honest man.
I guess I need to work on that.
So let's go back here. We got the lawnmower pull after that.
Yeah, and the big thing we got the baby and toddler pageant, and the tiny Miss and Mr. Pageant, and the little Miss and Mr. Pageant. So parents and grandparents come out and bring those kids and let them participate and have a good time. It's really a good thing. And also, you if you're interested in those guns, we have raffles coming up Saturday night, and we sell tickets all the time for them. And so it'll be a big night, and as usual.
Yeah, and I just I think we ought to take advantage of the nice weather, the nice pleasant evening, and all the fun of the carnival, and all the beauty and the pageantry, as well as a lot of the fun things going on at the fair, James.
It's a great fair, and it's good. And I tell you, another good thing, you get to see a lot of your people that you don't see any other time.
Yeah.
And it's really good. And people from surrounding county are coming in and supporting us, and that's good too.
Yes, it really is.
And the people from Glasgow come in, and we have several people there from Glasgow last night, and that's a good thing.
I think it is. James, I always appreciate hearing from you. It's always interesting to hear about the fair and to hear your take on things because, like I said, you've seen it for a number of years, and you know what it takes to make it happen. And so I think people need to take...
We've been there and done that, haven't we?
Yeah, that's right. But the thing is, it's like... we have, but then there's a lot of people. I wonder how many people came to the Barron County Fair last night for the very first time. I'm sure there were several.
I'm sure there was.
And if they enjoyed it, then it's worth all of the effort to get it to rolling, James.
So a lot of people smiling. It's like it's having a good time. That's a good thing.
Yeah, it is. Well, let's see if we can't have a good time tonight. And when we reconvene tomorrow, we'll talk more about the special things that are going on. Okay, James?
Okay.
And you have a good day, sir.
Bye-bye.
Bye. James Bailey, Barron County Fair. He's on the scene out there and kind of a good observer of things. And certainly he understands and can accurately tell us everything there is to enjoy at the Barron County Fair coming up tonight.
TJ Regional Health offers a vast array of medical services in our community. The TJ Health Pavilion is home to over 35 family and specialty physicians, outpatient services center, the TJ Urgent Care, and the TJ Pavilion Pharmacy. The TJ Health Cave City Clinic is a walk-in medical care facility providing care 7 days a week with no appointment necessary. Stop by and visit one of our locations today.
Highland Hills Church presents Summerfest. Summerfest is a day of fun from start to finish with inflatables and water slides for the kids, along with great food and games for all ages. At 7 p.m., our praise band hits the stage for an amazing worship service in which we celebrate Jesus. Admission is absolutely free, so join us July 15th at the Glasgow Barron County Soccer Complex on Highway 1297 in Glasgow. Gates open at 3 p.m. For more information, visit our website at highlandhillschurch.com.
From the WCLU Weather Center, brought to you by Key Cleaners on Happy Valley Road in Glasgow.
It's vacation time at Key Cleaners in Glasgow. Key Cleaners will be open for pickup on Saturday, July the 1st, and then be closed the following week, July the 3rd through the 9th, reopening on Monday, July the 10th. Be sure and make note of these dates and get your garments into us in plenty of time so that we may clean and press them before we close. Again, Key Cleaners will be closed starting July 3rd, reopening July the 10th. Thank you for your business from the staff at Key Cleaners, Happy Valley Road, Glasgow.
Bit of a gray start to our Tuesday, but we'll see more and more sunshine throughout the day. Stray shower can't be ruled out, and temperatures remain about 10 degrees below average. Now, that's going to change over the next couple of days. We'll get up to around 80 today. Tonight, clear. The overnight low drops to the mid to upper 50s. Sunshine, 85 for our Wednesday, and then up to 87 for Thursday with mostly sunny skies. Rain opportunities return as we get into Friday. I'm Jeff Eno from the Weather Channel on WCLU, your home for local.
Haven't seen any stray showers yet today, Jeff, but certainly we understand the potential for that. Rain gauge is empty. 91% humidity, southeast winds just a couple of miles an hour. Very pleasant start to our 27th day of June, 59 degrees at WCLU. And this weather update brought to you by Key 1 Hour Cleaners. Remember, they're on vacation next week, so get the things you need cleaned in and have them cleaned.
The Glasgow EPB is on Facebook and Twitter. Be the first to know when the EPB makes improvements such as new channels or new services. Wondering what's going on during an outage? The EPB provides constantly updated information that you can receive via Twitter on your cell phone. Plus, learn great new tips to lower your bill. On Facebook, just search for Glasgow Electric Plant Board and click the like button at the top right. On Twitter, search for the Glasgow EPB, then follow us and have updates linked to your cell phone. The Glasgow EPB, bringing you the future fast.
SCRTC. 62 degrees at WCLU this morning. 7:31. As we are moving forward here this morning, we want to jump in here and talk about the birthdays. Ralphie's Fun Center says you ought to talk about the birthdays because you need to have fun. Let us be in charge of the fun. Let me tell you who all could have fun today on the Birthday Club.
When was the last time you got your Ralphie on? What's getting your Ralphie on, you ask? When you're winning prizes and lighting up the score in the arcade, you're getting your Ralphie on. When you're dancing under the lights on roller skates, you've turned on your inner Ralphies. When you bring your coworkers to bowl in the business league, your office staff has clocked in on Ralphie's time. If you suffer from symptoms such as lack of fun, feeling bored, if you get frequent urges to act like it's your birthday, or if you're just not smiling enough, you need to go to Ralphie's. That's Ralphie's Fun Center in Glasgow. A great place for any party, event, field trip, or church group. Get your Ralphie on.
Okay, let me get the music rolling right here, and I'll tell you who all celebrating today, at least the folks that we know about so far this morning. We've got Tina Miller, who is turning 17 today. Happy 17th birthday to Tina Miller. Bob Hughes, Debbie Bunnell. It's Wayne Vincent's birthday. It is a big birthday for Miss Ellis Thomason. Miss Ellis is 87 today. Debbie Gossett has a birthday. Glenda Reese is celebrating. It's also Meredith M. Gabbert, Betty Turner Hare. We have Jordan Kinslow, who is 4. Mark Blackburn is having a birthday today, too. You know, we told you about Debbie Gossett having a birthday. Well, she and her husband Larry are celebrating a wedding anniversary today, too. How about that? Tommy and Barbara Jackson. Tommy and Barbara celebrating their 47th wedding anniversary today. And Wayne and Beverly Wells. Happy anniversary to Wayne and Beverly Wells today. 651-9149 or 800-956-1023. Or online, it's WCLUradio.com.
Hi. Dad has been in the automobile business for over 40 years right here at Bailey Gibson. Anyone who knows Dad knows that the computer age is not exactly his thing, so we would never plug you in as just another number. Dad was raised in a small town by parents who taught him to do the right thing. Your car buying experience will be backed by a dealer who does the right thing. At Bailey Gibson, you'll make a friend who stands behind what he says and the vehicle you buy. Isn't that what we all want out of a car buying experience?
BR Tire. We're always on call and we answer the call. We know that's what keeps our loyal customers coming back season after season, year after year. With so many vying for your business, improving our service is not just a good practice, it's a necessity. From our easy-to-navigate website to our easy-to-deal-with service department, we work hard to make it easy for you to choose us. No one keeps you rolling like BR Tire on Lovers Lane in Bowling Green and West Main Street in Glasgow.
At Fire Pit Spirits, our #1 priority is responsibility. Number 2 and number 3 are our great service and our huge selection. So if you do drink alcohol, we want you to do so responsibly. Get the service you deserve in our store or in our convenient drive-thru window. You can even call ahead at 678-BEER and we'll have it ready for you. We built our store from the ground up to ensure the largest selection and variety. But if we don't have what you're looking for, let us know. We appreciate your business here at Fire Pit Spirits in Glasgow.
Carpet store yet? Wow! Boring. Wow! Hey, let's go to the warehouse. Okay. Wow, look how tall that carpet is. Look how soft the carpet is.
Hey, boys, y'all come back to Parish Carpet, okay?
Okay.
All right.
I'm sure glad we came to Parish Carpet.
At PBI Bank, we pride ourselves on providing great customer service with a hometown feel. We invite you to come in and meet our friendly staff who can help you apply for a mortgage, apply for an ag loan, open an account, or help with any other banking service. Trust PBI Bank to be your banking partner for personal or business accounts. Come visit or call us today. We are a Kentucky-based community bank serving the Commonwealth for more than a century. Stop in or visit online at pbibank.com to learn more about what we can offer you.
Everybody loves cute babies. We really love cute babies here at WCLU. But while you're looking at cute babies on your phone, head on over to WCLU Radio on Facebook for everything else you need in your life. Streaming live events, news, and more for you to access anywhere you have to be.
1441. That's 834-1441.
7:36. We just heard from a proud grandfather right here that his granddaughter, Bethany Desiree Lowe, is 21 today, and he's proud of her for sure. It's Bethany Desiree Lowe, who is turning 21 today. So congratulations, Bethany. Now, let's see here. We're at 7:36 on WCLU. It's time to go up the street here to Hurt Auto Sales at 621 West Main Street in Glasgow. I think I got a theme song over here for Bobby Lee Hurt. And, I got to play this song basically so you won't be confused either as Magic Mike Bobby Lee. You doing all right today?
Yeah, doing well. How are you doing, Ed?
I'm doing real good. I'm just trying to enjoy the beauty of the day, and what a day to get out and about. You know, you're thinking, I want to go get a new car, but it's too hot to get a new car. That's not true. The hot deals are the only thing that's making it hot at Hurt Auto Sales at 621 West Main Street. And Bobby is been on sort of a shopping spree, bringing in some inventory that will turn heads and will turn over on the lot for sure. So, Bobby, I kind of want to hear what you got.
Henry just got in a 2010 BMW X5.
Okay, it's a BMW X5.
X5, a nice SUV. And I tell you what, it's one of the better ones that I've had in a while. It is really sharp white with tan leather.
Yeah.
It is in excellent condition. And we've got it priced for $14,900.
And those clean up really nice, don't they?
They do. They sparkle.
Yeah, that's right. Sparkling as we speak.
That's right. Also, Henry got a 2012 GMC Acadia. Now, it's a really nice ride, too. Third row seat. Sunroof, leather. Sharp as a tack, and I tell you what, it's priced for $14,900 as well.
My goodness, you got that 14 thing going, don't you?
That's right. Hey, got a 2007 GMC Envoy.
Okay.
And this vehicle is four-wheel drive, just a sharp-looking ride, silver in color, and it's priced for just $7,400.
My goodness! If you're going on vacation, you can join the convoy in the Envoy.
That's exactly right.
Headed to wherever you're going.
Wherever you want to go.
That's right. It'll get there, won't it?
Climb a mountain if you want to.
Yeah, for sure.
Last but not least, Henry, I've had this car about 3 or 4 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And, we need to get rid of it.
Yes, sir.
It's an 04 Cadillac DTS.
Yeah.
And we're going to put that on sale today for $2,500.
Well, Cadillac is a well-built vehicle. This one might be just a little bit older, but certainly not ready for the scrapyard at all.
That's right. It's a good-looking car, inside and out.
Yeah.
And, make somebody some fine transportation, and it's hard to find a Cadillac for $2,500.
Well, I'd say it's like next to impossible.
It almost is. But we've got one, and we're going to sell it.
But that's before you got to put Hurt Auto Sales into the equation.
That's right.
In order to make sure that you figure out that Cadillac situation there. Lots to choose from at Hurt.
Smoking hot deal.
Yeah.
Smoking hot deal.
That's right. It's, those do happen. And they do happen every day at 621 West Main Street. The home of Hurt Auto Sales. Buy your new car today. You can drive to the fair tonight.
That's correct.
And enjoy hanging out with your friends and everything else. Okay, Bobby Lee. And again, we haven't mentioned this in a while, but Bobby Lee he's awful good about being on the lookout for things for people. And if you got certain vehicle you want, something you've been looking for, maybe you saw it in a magazine, and you just want to know more about how to get one, well, Bobby Lee's the guy that can get it done for you.
Most certainly can, Henry. I'll get on the hunt for it, and we'll do our best to find it for you as soon as we can.
Hurt Auto Sales, 621 West Main Street, with a motto that will keep you rolling, and that is...
no pain when you trade with Hurt.
Have a good day, Bobby Lee. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Bye.
Sometimes people are injured through the carelessness of others. That's why the law requires every driver to be insured. You work hard and pay your insurance premiums.
Hello, I'm Ben Rogers. When you're injured in a car wreck, you lose income. You have medical bills, and your ability to support yourself and your family is in danger. At Rogers and Driver, we know that. When you need help, we're here on the square in Glasgow, or visit us at rogersanddriver.com.
Rogers and Driver, your local full-service injury attorneys.
TJ Regional Health offers a vast array of medical services in our community. The TJ Health Pavilion is home to over 35 family and specialty physicians, outpatient services center, the TJ Urgent Care, and the TJ Pavilion Pharmacy. The TJ Health Cave City Clinic is a walk-in medical care facility providing care 7 days a week with no appointment necessary. Stop by and visit one of our locations today.
Highland Hills Church presents Summerfest. Summerfest is a day of fun from start to finish with inflatables and water slides for the kids, along with great food and games for all ages. At 7 p.m., our praise band hits the stage for an amazing worship service in which we celebrate Jesus. Admission is absolutely free, so join us July 15th at the Glasgow-Barron County Soccer Complex on Highway 1297 in Glasgow. Gates open at 3 p.m. For more information, visit our website at highlandhillschurch.com.
A hometown experience with honest people, a novel idea, not at Bailey Gibson. We understand you work hard for your money and deserve the best when shopping for a vehicle. Times are tough and buying a vehicle is a big decision. Dad prides himself in having honest employees who will help in any way they can before and after your purchase. At Bailey Gibson, we pledge to give you a hometown experience with honest people. Now that's an idea you can bank on.
3 at WCLU and 62 degrees this morning. Let me get the Tidbit Singers out here.
From the north, south, east, west, NEWS, here's the latest news.
Well, we spin the globe and we look for news of a tidbit nature. Here are just some things that, while they don't make the headlines, they certainly make the news. The tidbit news.
Don't have to be all serious all the time.
That's right. I got a sort of a hodgepodge here, a buffet of, there's no theme really.
Well, nobody likes a buffet more than me.
Well, here we go with this story out of England this morning. This is on the UPI, and it takes some guts to do this. A resident in England called police to report that Queen Elizabeth II was not wearing her seatbelt during a public appearance.
And I'm sure they didn't find her.
West Yorkshire Police Contact Center said one resident made an emergency call reporting the traffic offense as the Queen visited the state's opening of Parliament. Now, the 999 call received reported the Queen is not wearing a seatbelt. Police noted the event was not even in Yorkshire, but rather in the Palace of Westminster. The monarch was at the palace to deliver the Queen's speech before the resident spotted her without her seatbelt as she was exiting the ceremony.
Still in her jurisdiction, though.
That's right. Usually traveling in a vehicle without a seatbelt would result in a fine, but the Queen is immune from prosecution, and police warned the 999 number is not meant to be used as a joke. Now, I don't think the resident was joking.
I think they were. I think they absolutely were.
Well, I mean, I think what they were doing was trying to, say, look, if it's dangerous for me to not have a seatbelt on, it's certainly dangerous for the Queen to not have a seatbelt on. That's what I think they were saying. But nonetheless, there's a picture.
She's got her own British version of the Secret Service.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
And I found, the picture they had on it, she clearly is not wearing her seatbelt at all. and not even worried about it.
Maybe she didn't want to tip over her crown putting it on.
Well, could be.
Nonetheless, I don't know. We are differing in opinion on that because, I mean, why else would you call and report the Queen if you weren't somewhat joking? It'd be like calling on Governor Matt Bevin if you saw that and it's just because you were against Governor Bevin, you know?
Yeah, but the thing is, the Queen clearly was not wearing the seatbelt. Okay. So, hey.
But she is the Queen.
That's right. They're not really as big on equality in England as we are. Story number 2. Granted, parking can be a problem at the beach, but a Delaware woman has now more to worry about than just where to park the car. The Wilmington News-Journal reports that 20-year-old Nikayla Spencer was arrested Saturday after punching another woman in the face over a beach parking spot.
Oh, wow.
Police say that
people are serious about their parking.
Miss Spencer was standing in a parking place, apparently trying to save it, when the other woman tried to pull in. Spencer refused to move, lost her temper, and then hit the other woman.
There's road rage, and then there's
parking rage.
Parking lot rage.
Authorities say that there is a beach ordinance that forbids the practice of saving spaces. You know?
Yeah,
and
but if you got 5 people standing in that spot saving it for you, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Call the Queen. She'll take care of it.
You think so?
Yeah.
She said, yeah, I don't have to follow the rules, but you do.
Mixing up 2 stories. I don't know.
The lady, the woman that did the punching is out on $1,000 bond.
That's pretty cheap.
It is.
That's assault.
And finally, this story, Ohio police had to make an unusual stop. They found a driverless Amish buggy going down the road.
Okay, well, I can see those things will drive themselves. They've got real horsepower.
That's right, they do. The Worcester Police Department says the horse apparently decided to take a morning stroll Sunday without its owners. Officers found it heading down State Route 250, and one sergeant jumped inside of the buggy and managed to get the horse to stop. Police say the horse was very excited and tired, but otherwise unhurt.
The horse has been saying the whole trip, "Are we there yet?"
Yeah, the horse
he can't look back.
Somebody tell me to stop, you know. Police were able to track down its owner and return the horse and the buggy. The police department's Facebook post put it this way, quote, "Every new day brings with it new challenges," unquote. So they kind of like, that goes back to some early, Wyatt Earp shows where, Wyatt Earp was chasing some criminal and he had to jump off of his horse onto the buggy of the criminal.
Or after he shot him down and the horses kept going.
Yeah.
Wyatt Earp, he never did shoot a horse, I don't think.
No.
He just,
Anyway.
Outlaws. I love Westerns.
That's right. We have parking spaces.
Well, I think we need Western Day here, like on a Friday.
Yeah.
Where we don't work, we just sit around and watch old Westerns. Yeah. Angela says she's all in for that.
Yeah. She didn't want to watch Westerns, I don't think.
You went to Western.
All right. So that's what we have is Tidbit News for today, and we'll be looking for some interesting things for tomorrow as well.
Thanks.
Hi, this is William Gravely, pharmacist at Medical Arts Pharmacy, with some tremendous news. Medical Arts has greatly upgraded our Facebook site, and what a site it is. Rather than just having cute pictures of our store and our staff, our location and hours of operation, Medical Arts now has ways to save you money, not just today, every day. Not just on a limited variety of items that wouldn't interest you, but on things you can actually use, and not specials found everywhere. No, we have specials found only on our Facebook site and only available to our friends. So if you're interested in being in the know about what's going on at Medical Arts and you want to actually save money as well, like us today and check out our Facebook page. You'll be glad you did. Never have so many saved so much with so little effort. Medical Arts Pharmacy, Professional Park in Glasgow. All the pharmacy you'll ever need, and now with an upgraded Facebook site too.
Hey, thank you, William. Don't forget we're patting John Gray on the back today. John Gray is as good as gold. We got to let him know so from his friends here at WCLU. And a little taste of Texas, where you know they're going to have something mighty tasty for lunch today, the Texas way.
Are you looking for your dream home or perhaps dreaming of your first home? Then come see me, Gay Parker at Citizen.
Do you drop your change in the bottom of your purse? Did you know that loose change could help someone struggling to pay their electric bill? The Glasgow EPB has partnered with Community Relief for a new roundup program. By agreeing to have your EPB bill rounded to the next highest dollar, the change will be provided to Community Relief to help the less fortunate here in our community. Your spare pennies can make a huge difference for those struggling to pay for their vital electricity. If you're interested in the program, please call the Glasgow EPB at 651-8341.
First apartment ever. You got this. First coffee table. Short-lived. When the going gets tough, you know to take a break and get a much-needed yay with an ice-cold, refreshing any-size Coke for just $1 at McDonald's. It's the kind of deal that can turn everyday hassles into the everyday yay.
Not every family is blessed with financial success. For many, it is a daily struggle to keep food on the table and a roof over their head. Hello, I'm Ben Rogers. Since 1981, I've been helping families threatened by debt collectors, garnishment, and foreclosure. Schedule a free consultation and let us show you how we can help your family. Rogers and Driver, on the Square in Glasgow, Kentucky.
Mom, are we at Parish Carpet Store yet? Wow! Boring. Wow! Hey, let's go to the warehouse. Okay. Wow, look how tall that carpet is. Look how soft the carpet is.
Hey, boys, y'all come back to Parish Carpet, okay?
Okay.
All right.
I'm sure glad we came to Parish Carpet.